So, hello. I'm Johnny. This is Sasha.
Hi.
And we are MacGuffin Company. Today we are going to be playing one of our micro settings from our currently active Kickstarter, Odd Jobs.
Or what?
Currently active Kickstarter.
We've got a what?
It's a kick. So, you know how you start things,
Sometimes, yeah.
and you know how you sometimes kick things.
Yes, all the time.
It's a Kickstarter for a collection of system neutral micro settings. It's called Odd Jobs. We're playing one of them, and joining us today, being very patient with our nonsense, we have two wonderful friends, Tim Ledsam and Helen Gould.
Hello.
And so yes, we are going to be playing Wizard Stuff. I'm going to be GMing. And you might have noticed that there is a camera that reads "Everything is fine, no one is dead." Now, the reason for this is I am running it. Our micro settings are all system neutral. They can be run in whatever system you like. I have chosen to run Wizard Staff, the opening adventure thereof, in a sort of stripped down version of Blades in the Dark. Now, Blades in the Dark makes use of what are known as clocks, where sort of bad consequences will generally have 4, 6, or 8 sort of segments ticking round until that consequence occurs. And so I've gotten this here for when things start going horribly wrong. If they go horribly wrong, I can put the clocks there, and everyone can be aware of exactly what consequences are looming on the horizon. Now, this is going to be a two-parter, and this is going to be, broadly speaking, the first, maybe a little bit of the second adventure of the campaign within the micro setting, known as Weekend at Balthior's, and it probably won't wrap up at the end super neatly, because it will be sort of cutting off midway through a short ongoing campaign. So heads up if there's like a cliffhanger. I'll try to make it so the cliffhanger's funny and or but
also in a very real way. If you want the resolution to the cliffhanger, then go back on Kickstarter.
Yeah. Right. So Balthior, the Dark Enchanter, is still very much alive, having a great time. And you are probably his three most loyal retainers. We've talked through your characters earlier, so let's start with Tim.
I am Tim Ledsam. I have been doing various creative things around Johnny and Sasha for a while, obviously the biggest one being the mechanisms. And today I'm going to be playing Gubbo, who is an awful homunculus. My background is that Balthior made me to see if he could. And my look is tiny and weird with too much flesh and limbs. I'm kind of imagining you took a couple of monster munch that are fused together in the bag and gave them flesh and life. Something like that.
Yeah, the description is literally awful homunculus. Helen, whomst are you, and whomst and whatst are you playing?
Hi, I'm Helen. At this point, I should just say I work with Rusty Quill and leave it with that, because I wear so many hats.
Yeah.
I am playing Trevor LaRobe, who is an enchanted wardrobe, big, shiny, mahogany classic. So in my head, just looks like the one from Beauty and the Beast, but probably with a deeper voice.
Yep.
And I am good at flattery, apparently. So it says I was awakened for fashion advice.
Yes.
So that means that Balthior is concerned with either insecure or extremely secure.
He's very self-important, but one of the ways he has achieved his position in the magical community is he is aware of his own shortcomings and has figured out how to magically compensate for a lot of them. He knows he doesn't have a great sense of style, so he enchanted a wardrobe to give him fashion advice.
I see.
And
I see.
And you've been doing a great job. Great job. Interestingly, because fashion advice is quite a complicated subject, you are like you have been given, like, you are one of the 3 most intelligent of the sort of created magical creatures in the tower. We've already met another one, Gubbo, and let's meet the 3rd,
Yes.
Sasha.
Hello, I'm Sasha.
You're not the magical creature.
I'm not the magical creature.
You're
I'm
a magical
a
creature.
magical creature, but not the magical creature. I am half of MacGuffin Company, and I am playing Pursley, Balthior's self-satisfied familiar, a black cat with faintly glowing eyes who has been Balthior's second in command for about a century.
So, Balthior, the Dark Enchanter. Well, the Dark Enchanter. You know, everyone is always so quick to label wizards as, like, evil sorcerers or, like, warlocks. And sure, like, most of Balthior's clients, he does a lot of enchanting. Most of his clients tend to be your undead marauder or, like, your demon prince or, you know, but fundamentally, like, he's just this guy, you know? And he's like, he's your guy. Like, you know, it's actually a pretty cushy gig living in his tower with him. And you know, he seems it's fine. Like, you don't really pay too much attention to all that nonsense. So it is morning. It is about the time that Balthior usually wakes up. And Gubbo,
Hello.
I believe it's your job today to bring Balthior breakfast.
Excellent. Master! Dad! The doorknob's too high! I'm gonna try and climb the door. I'm quite small and squat. I've got no legs at the moment, so I'm just gonna try and reach up and, while balancing my tray on one hand, I'm gonna try and reach up and grab that door handle.
Okay, brilliant. Let's start off with a finesse roll then.
Finesse.
So in Blades in the Dark, it's a number of d6, and you're looking for 4 or 5 is a success. 6 is a success. It's you take the highest roll, and you can take stress, or if you don't think you have enough dice, you can take what's known as a devil's bargain, where I say a bad thing that's going to happen, and you say, "Oh, I don't want that to happen," or you say, "Okay, that'll happen," and I get an extra dice.
You know what? Let's go with a dark bargain to open this.
Oh, let's open with a devil's bargain.
Why not? Let's illustrate how this works.
Okay. So you're currently rolling how many dice for finesse?
2 dice.
2 dice. Okay.
Enough limit.
So you can have 3 dice for your finesse roll to open Balthior's bedroom door, but you have been trailing orange juice the entire way from the kitchen, so there is just like there's just like a kind of a slippy line of orange juice just going through the upper level of the tower. Okay, so roll me 6 dice.
That is a 6.
Okay, brilliant. Door is open. Balthior is there.
I haven't spilled a single one of the breakfast.
Yes, very chromatic. Yep.
Mr. Balthior,
Oh, goodness. Oh, did I give you that face?
not yesterday,
Yes.
but I got it now.
Good. Okay. Good morning, Gubbo.
It's a new development.
Yes. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, I'll need to make some notes on your new face situation, because that, magically speaking, that could be very, very important. But first, some... Oh, where's the orange juice? It's fine. It's fine. I'll just have the toast.
Very exciting, sir.
Is Pursley about?
I wouldn't know.
I think
They,
Pursley is lapping up the orange juice from
Yep.
the floor.
You feel Balfior's mental call. It's like, Pursley, Pursley.
I shall trot along a little bit quicker, barely stopping to take any extra licks.
Pursley, you remember yesterday we discussed the summoning. I was going to be.
Yes,
today.
sir.
Yes. Well,
A big day.
it is. I don't want to speak too soon, but I think I might be making contact with Koroth, the Demon Prince. It's. I mean, obviously. Obviously, you know, you know, I fanboyed over him enough.
Oh, sir, I'm sure he'll be just as excited to meet you.
Well, maybe. You know, I want to engage as peers. I don't want to come across like some sort of fan just summoning
No,
him
of course.
to talk about all. No, it's fine. Anyway. Would you mind nipping down to the sanctum and starting to power up the crystals?
Of course.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Right, Trevor.
Would you like of the purple suit for your demon
Purple.
prince?
Yes, I'm thinking. Well,
Or the lime green?
the lime green, interesting. Because I was with the purple, I was worrying that purple sort of royal color. I don't want to be, make it to feel like
the
I'm.
hubris.
No, exactly. So, but the lime green, you said, the lime green robes. Is that not a little bit much for a demon prince?
Well, demon princes, they see all kinds, as I'm sure you know.
I mean,
But,
yes.
You know what? Koroth is renowned for being up to date with the latest trends.
And the latest trends
I
are lime green robes.
I hear that neon is very
Neon.
in.
Well, very well, Trevor. One neon lime green robe, please.
I'm not sure I trust Trevor.
Coming up, sir.
yes, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Trevor. So, Trevor, you don't have a lime green robe to hand, so you are going to need to be. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be enchanting one of the robes already inside you. So, could I get an attunement roll from you?
But I don't have any dice in the tune.
Oh no. That's a problem.
Oh dear, only one thing to do.
Yeah, you're probably going to have to take some sort of... either that or you can take 2 stress. You can take 2 stress and just, give it a big try.
If I take 2 stress, how many dice does that give me?
Just the one.
Well,
Both of
that's
these will be
the same as
rolling 1 dice. Sorry?
Oh, okay, then I will be stressed. I will be stressed because
Okay, take
I
a couple of
think
stress.
I should write this down.
Yeah, you all have 8 stress before... when you hit 8 stress, in Blaze in the Dark, you, take some sort of very, grim condition, like paranoid or cold or this sort of thing. In this game, if you fill up your stress, you're going to have a little bit of a meltdown.
Okay.
About what? Who can say? But we'll wait and see.
Okay, I have 8 stress total, yeah?
Yes. So this will be
Sorry,
2 of them.
I'm just...
No, that's fine.
1, 2 marked out.
And roll me a d6. That's French
1d6.
for a d6.
Coming up. That is a 5.
That's a 5.
Hey.
Okay, brilliant. So yeah, you've
Not
got a line.
bad.
Not bad. Medium success. So qualified success. So you've made a nice. It's neon. It's lime green. It fits Balfour perfectly. It's a little bit long in the hem. But so it'll. But it's
I shan't
fine.
mention that.
It's
Trevor is
fine.
not going to mention that. Trevor is just going to be like, here, the perfect garment made just for you to your specifications.
Yes, well, I mean, I'll tell you, Trevor, it's not the sort of thing I'd ever have thought to wear myself. I'm so glad I enchanted you.
Me too, sir, me too.
I'd have probably gone with just, black with skulls on. I mean, you know me. Me and my
Oh, but
skulls.
But you enchanted me to make the unpredictable
Exactly,
happen.
exactly. And I
Yeah.
couldn't be happier. So he'll trundle off. He'll finish his breakfast and head down. He's like normally he's like an afternoon ritual kind of guy, but he's clearly very excited about potentially summoning this demon prince. So he's going straight down to the sanctum. He's taking he's doing a few sort of his hygiene magics that sort of clean him, and he's sort of your magical coffees. Yeah, like he's just taking care of all his various ablutions.
What, like
mystically.
The opening to Wizard to Wallace and Gromit breakfast scene, but magic.
But magic, yeah, a little bit. There's like he'll sort of be walking down, and there's like there's an enchanted shaving brush that like slaps his face, and then a razor blade that he's remarkably unconcerned that just kind of trims the edges. He's got like a really long beard, but it's immaculately kept, and so like it just doing little trims at the edges.
It's shaping magic.
Exactly. And he arrives at the sanctum. Now, Sash, there are 4 like power crystals around the edges that focus towards the central summoning circle. You have a little bit of Balfior's magic.
Yes. Because I'm important.
Because you're important, absolutely. So do you want to start getting that channeling going?
Yes, very much. I do. Roll a tune?
That would be attunement. You're just going to straight up roll? No stress, no dark bargains?
It is a very important one. It is a very important one. I will take a stress.
Okay, you're taking a couple of stress. That is...
Okay, that's a qualified success.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I'm just going to take this pen and just mark my stress here.
The issue with the sanctum, as it currently is that it hasn't actually been used for a while. It's been like a good 6-7 months. Like generally, Balfior's the sort who tends to work on his spells in his study or in his alchemical lab, aka the boom room. Like the sanctum is for the big rituals, and he hasn't done one for a while. So there's a decent amount of dust on these crystals.
I'll blow it away.
And yeah, and you can get away most of the dust.
I'll give them a little bath.
And yeah, but they do shift around a little bit. And like you're pretty sure they're lined up as they were before. It's fine. It's fine. So, Balfior will head into the sanctum. Right, well, I don't know how long this is going to take. Probably, but obviously, if it goes well, we could be. Actually, I tell you what, Pursley, can you run down to the kitchen and see if they can rustle up, just make the preparations, just in case he wants to stay for lunch.
Oh, of course.
Make some sort of. I'm thinking maybe one of those. What are they called? They're like pies, but writhing insectile creatures.
Oh, I know exactly the ones you mean.
Yes. If we could see if we have the accoutrement to
absolutely
make a stab at that. Wonderful. Right. Well, wish me luck.
You won't need it, sir.
Good luck, sir.
Good luck, Mr. Balfior.
Okay.
Break a leg.
So, in he steps. The door closes. There is the familiar just rumblings of magic channeling through the entirety of the tower as various lights of all different colours start to emanate from the cracks around the door. Oh, I've slipped on some orange juice. Oh, my robe! Crash! the sound of a crystal falling and shattering. Boom! Ah! No, my face! It's crystals all in my face! Oh god! There's a zap sound as it's ricocheting. Oh! Oh, my torso! Oh! Now I'm on fire! Oh, the lime green robe! I'm on fire! Smash as something breaks through a window. Oh no! I'm falling out the window. And then there's the sound of a lightning strike outside. And then silence.
Sir? Knock on the door.
Mr. Balfour?
Sir?
I'm sure he's fine. He's
I'm
always
going
fine.
to waddle over to the window since I can move because I've got tiny little wardrobe
Yes,
legs.
absolutely. You can move. You just are.
Yeah,
So
I
it's a
thought-
little bit slow. Like, to be fair, within the bounds of the tower with its nice flat floors, you can go at a fair old clip. It's just if you were ever like outside where the ground's a bit uneven that you find it really difficult. Yeah, you can sort
Okay.
of shove the door open. Like Battlefield didn't lock it.
No, I won't look out of the window.
Out as in down. It's hard to see exactly, but there's definitely a shape there. You think it's, there's the microhydra dung pile, just at the bottom, and there definitely that might be a couple of legs sticking out of it.
I'm gonna jump. So I'm gonna suggest that there's a tree running from like the window
Sure,
to the ground
sure.
that I can kind of climb down and have a look.
Yep, there are sticking out of this big pile of straw and dung, two pointy, very scorched wizard's shoes. They are completely
Are
still.
Are they lime green?
They are lime green.
Are they okay?
It's not looking great.
Well, get him out. If he's still alive, then you don't want to suffocate on microhydra dung. That's one of the worst fates imaginable.
So that's
Pull him.
I will attempt to pull him.
Could you roll me? What would that be? I think I'm just going to ask you to roll me your prowess.
Oh, look
Hey.
at that. Did very well.
Oh, Trevor, give me a tie. I need to climb down.
Hang on.
Fine.
I've got one of those, those handkerchief things that someone got him for an April Fool's present.
Yeah,
Hang on.
you can like extend.
To excel.
Deeply upset.
Yep.
So I will just be gently lowered down.
Yep.
I will be pulling him out of the dung
Yeah,
heap.
there's a nice just unpleasant slop as he disgorges. Like it's to be fair, like it's actually like it's not particularly gross. It's mainly like it doesn't particularly smell. He's just but he is there. He is definitely a corpse. His face.
Oh dear.
He's fine. He's just resting.
I don't know.
I'll slap him with one of my 3 hands. Other way? Other way!
No, quit slapping him! It's most undignified!
What? What do you do? You're.
This isn't
he's
supposed to
not the one who gives
happen!
the orders. Mr.
Right.
Balfour gives the orders.
What would he would hide the body is what he would do.
Yeah, but usually they're other people's bodies, and usually it's him who decides where it goes.
I don't know. He made me.
He made it all.
Look,
Let's get him inside before anyone sees.
it's fine. We've got
A floating,
so much time to deal with this.
Floating pitchfork sort of hobbles over and starts to kind of clearly try to shuffle Balfio's corpse back into the dung pile.
No! Stop that!
It sort of looks at you, looks back, and then sort of trundles off away.
We gotta get him inside. Come on.
Okay, yes.
I'm gonna try and attach. I'm gonna try and attach those handkerchiefs around my body, and then sort of winch him up bit by bit with Trevor's help.
And then I can back away from the window to like pull.
Yeah. You can pull the handkerchiefs back. Okay.
I will help with good advice.
In which case, I will ask for. Yeah, I'm just going to ask for a prowess roll, I think, from you.
Okay. I have 1 in that.
Both of us?
I think just Trevor. Trevor's the one doing the actual pulling.
Yep. Okay, let's go. With my 1 dice, a 6.
A 6.
Yay!
Wonderful. Yeah. There are some dicey moments where it looks like he might swing in through one of the lower windows. But he sort of comes up, boof, 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 and then in through the window. Yeah, absolutely. He's still got his pointy hat on, but it's like crumpled down now. And he goes in through he is now back in the sanctum, I'm gonna say.
I begin to weep. I don't know
what are your tears? What are your tears made of? Socks. Brilliant.
Just small blue socks begin to eject themselves out of 2 drawers.
Okay, he's still fine.
Look, everybody, remain calm. We do not need to panic. This is not a panicking situation. We can just deal with this like professionals. Nothing bad needs to have happened. It's all okay.
It's all my fault if I'd been a better child. No, we can fix this. He's got some of those the healing potions.
Yes, the healing potions. Okay. There are healing potions in the boom room.
Okay. So you're heading over to the boom room?
Yes.
Balfior's alchemy lab has a big work table with all sorts of like currently bubbling ongoing experiments on it. A lot of equipment. Arrayed across the back is like, you know, those like apothecary drawers, which have all those little ingredients in. There's like 1,000 of those arrayed around, and down one side is a glass cabinet full of gently glowing like vials and bottles of all the colours of the rainbow and all the colours of the lesser known evil rainbow, and all the colours of the rainbow that's not only evil but actively like forbidden. Like if you know about this rainbow, like
that's bad news.
That's bad news. The council of Wizards and Magic Users doesn't like it. But there's maybe, I would say, 30 odd potions in there. They are labelled with. None of them are labelled with actual words. They are all labelled with an assortment of symbols and just individual letters.
Okay. As the second in command of this castle, of this tower, I fully believe that I will be able to figure out which ones are the healing potions.
Absolutely. Brilliant.
Yeah.
How are you going to do that? What are you looking for in a potion?
Okay. First of all, it should not be one of the evil or forbidden rainbow colours.
Okay,
just one of the standard rainbow colours.
Grand. That actually narrows it down to like 8.
Okay.
We'll say that there's one for each normal colour of the rainbow, and also like a just a caramel.
Okay.
It's like the normal rainbow and caramel.
Okay. Right. So
Taste rainbow.
of the symbols and numbers, I am looking for only symbols that look happy and only even numbers.
Okay, brilliant. So there is one that is literally a little smiley face, and the number 10.
Yep.
There is one that is a it's like a thumbs up. Although the thumb looks a little bit weird. And then like an X underneath. And what's the other happy symbol? One that looks like it's like a little human figure, like kind of jumping for joy. And then the letter D.
I think I'm going to take the wonky thumb.
The wonky thumb.
That sounds to me like got a broken thumb. Good news.
Okay.
No more broken thumb.
Okay.
I'll put it in my little mouth and drag it along.
Okay, brilliant. That is the that's the orange potion.
Okay.
So
that sounds like it's got a lot of vitamin C in it. So
okay, so Pursley arrives with a small bottle which is glowing bright orange.
What's that? What is it?
It's the healing potion. It's the healing potion. All we need to do is pour this into his mouth.
Right.
Gobbo, you've got thumbs.
Yeah, you're the only one who has thumbs.
You'll have to do it.
Are we sure this is the one?
Yes, of course I'm sure. I'm Balfield's familiar.
Okay.
He does tell me these things, you know.
Right. I'll fully trust you. So I'm going to go in and sort of use one of my arms to hold it and one of my arms to...
Okay, where exactly in relation to the body are you positioned when you pour it into his mouth?
Oh, right on top.
Just right on top. Okay,
Yeah,
and
I want to get his mouth...
where are his arms, incidentally? Just out of curiosity. Are they, like, by his side? Are they, like, crossed over his chest? Are they, like, that?
We sort of did drag him by ties through the window. So I'm guessing kind of spread-eagled. Sort of
spread-eagled. Okay, grand. Right, so you pour the potion in. There's a sort of... The body starts to shudder.
It's working!
And shake.
Oh!
His hands splay and, like, foot-long claws shoot out of each finger, digging deep into the rock of the sanctum, anchoring him in place.
That's good, right? That's definitely good.
No,
well, perhaps this is the first phase of healing.
It's increased growth.
But
regeneration.
His body will be healing right out. Exactly.
His toes shoot out to a foot-long claws.
Is he breathing yet?
No.
I'll put my only ear to his chest.
Nothing.
Oh right, perhaps I got mixed up.
Try another potion. Go get it.
Let's try another potion.
Try the next one.
Well,
okay, I'll go back and I'll get the one with the happy face.
The happy face.
I just get the box.
It's a cabinet. It's a cabinet.
Trevor,
Oh, it's a cabinet.
come with me.
Yes. All right.
Guess I'm guarding the corpse. I mean, body. I mean, man.
Just let's put all the ones that are non-evil or forbidden colours into Trevor. And then he can take them back.
Perfect. Wonderful. Okay, brilliant. Trevor, just for my own peace of mind, can I get a finesse roll for that?
Yes. That's a 0 in finesse.
That's a zero in finesse. What? A wardrobe? A talking, walking wardrobe with 0 in finesse? That's weird to me.
I can get a +1 if I give someone a sincere compliment.
All right, let's
I'm
hear
ready
the...
to be complimented.
I am going to say to Pursley, I think you are handling this very well.
Okay, roll me your dice.
Thank you, Trevor. I mean, I have to maintain a certain amount of strength at times like these for the rest of the underlings.
Well, that's a 2.
That's a 2. So, I will say that you do manage to get back to the sanctum before one of the potions shatters inside you and starts to seep into your wood. It's going to be the blue one. Tim, what was the symbol on the blue potion?
What was the symbol on the blue potion? It was a nice night sky, so moon and stars.
Lovely. And Sash, what was the number or letter?
It was whichever Greek letter's the one that looks like a trident.
Oh, Psi.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. Helen,
Yes.
you can hear very distantly the sounds like all around you. It's like you can hear the I mean, actually it's quite quiet at the moment. It's like all the birds of the night. You can hear their distant thoughts. Most of them are asleep. Some of them are just kind of angry at each other. Few of them, like, you know, just kind of irritated because, you know, they're too close in the nest. Bunch of babies are like, food, 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 food. Like, they're not interesting thoughts, but you can hear them.
Okay, Trevor says, well, one of them is definitely not a healing potion.
Okay, good work, Trevor. Well, we've.
Oh, also the healing potion also shattered inside you, and you are fully recovered all your health.
There isn't a health stat in this game.
You know what? No, I'll be nice. Heal me both your stress. Heal me both your stress.
Thank you. But also, oh no. Okay, there was a healing potion in here as well.
Damn it, Trevor!
It's not my fault. I'm not a cabinet. I'm built for
Soft furnishings.
yes, for soft things. I'm built for pants and
Okay.
scarf.
I think we should all take a step back. Now, Mr.
If I take another
Balfour,
step back, something else will break.
Mr. Balfour is, I'm sure he's fine, but I think we should get him into a resting position and talk about what we're gonna do.
Balfour didn't tell us what to do in this situation.
What would Balfour do if he died?
Well, Balfour was always kind of planning to become a lich. You know, he had the various stuff, like he'd done all the reading, but like, you know, he was always very much like, oh, I'm not done with my flesh just yet. So he was always putting it off.
Perhaps there's a way we can do that for him. Perhaps there's a way we can turn him into a lich, as he would have wanted.
Yeah, as he'd have wanted.
Yes.
Which just sped things up for him.
Yes!
Doesn't it involve chanting? I feel
Definitely involved.
I'm sure there's research. He did a lot of research. We just need to find the correct notebook.
I mean, when he made me, there was a lot of blood.
Oh,
A lot of blood.
We
I
may
don't
have
have
to
any
source some additional ingredients, yes.
So, Balfiore's study is like it's kind of divided into there is his big armchair next to his desk, where he would sit and read and make notes. There's his quite rough-hewn spell table. It's, if you imagine an old stone druid's altar, it's basically that except huge. Currently covered with all sorts of stains and magical accoutrements. And all across one of the huge walls are shelves sagging under the weight of disorganized books and notes. There is also a half-finished manuscript of Balfiore's memoirs currently lying on the desk.
So, easy question. Can any of you read? You must have taught one of us to read.
I mean, I will say Pursley can.
I'm
definitely
going
read.
to make. Yeah, I'm going to say. I think I can read. Okay. All we need to find is the one of these books, or the multiple of these books, that says how to become a lich, or
Lich 101.
Lich 101. Your first liching.
It's gonna be bound in something weird.
Lich,
as well,
please.
like bat skin or bones.
There are plenty of books with whose spines are spines.
Start picking those off the.
Yeah, let's start
shelves and
rummaging.
Reading through them.
So we've been reading all the books, looking at all the
Yes.
books.
So
Looking at the pictures.
so yeah, Lich Laugh Love.
Yeah.
It's broadly it's a memoir of a lich. So not really a lot in terms of use in actual, recreating the ritual.
What about I've had the time of my lich?
I've had the time of my lich. Is essays on essays on the concept of lichdom, but mainly by non-liches. Lich Please. Also, it is weirdly. You think that's actually kind of Balfiore's own just kind of joking title, because the actual text itself doesn't seem to have a title and is very dry and academic about the biological processes of having been a lich.
What about I'm a lich, I'm a lover?
I'm a lich, I'm a lover. That one actually has some stuff that so what you gather from that one is there are 3 main components. You need a source of incredibly strong necromantic energy. You need a good quantity of human blood.
Okay.
With which to paint the various runes upon yourself. And finally, you need a specific sigil wrought in cold iron that is essentially slammed into your forehead as you chant the. It does actually there's a full page of the chant.
What about the symbol? Does it have the symbol?
I mean, it shows the symbol, but it needs to be sort of crafted out of wrought iron.
Okay, well this is fine. There is a blacksmith in town. We can go and get him to craft this sigil, and then Gobbo, you've got a lot of arms. You can hammer it into his head while we're chanting. Balfiore already has a lot of human blood, which he's not currently using. So we can just use that to paint the sigils. So it's really just the necromantic energy.
It's efficient. It's recycling.
Exactly.
Now, I do have some very suspicious items of clothing. I don't know if I'd call them necromantic energy, but very bad vibes.
That could work.
Yes, I can produce
Oh,
those.
did Balfour ever create any zombies?
He dabbled in zombies.
Are they around the tower?
Yeah, there's a few. They tend to hang out in the dungeons. They'll
We can get them up here.
Yeah, there's 3 of them. Gort, Mort, and Wobbles. Wobbles has basically his neck had decayed quite a lot before the zombification, so his head kind of just wobbles about when he walks. And yeah, down they are. Down there they are.
Wobbles! Blood, blonkety blonk. Sorry, what are they called? Look, zombies! So I have got this little master of the house.
Mhm.
You've been Balfour's second for a century now, and you know the tower inside and out. Any non-player magical being living there obeys me to the letter.
Yes. They shuffle up and they're like.
Nice.
Zombies! It is I, Pursley. We require your assistance. Balfour is in the study.
They're trying to do a salute, but they're not very.
Very good. Balfour is in the study. You will go up to the study. You will find Balfour, the physical being of Balfour, and you will stand around him. You will not eat him. Do you understand? You will not eat Balfour or any part of his body. You will stand there next to him. You may sit down if you like, and if you can.
One of them tries to shrug and his arm just falls off.
Oh, free arm.
Yeah, Gubbo, you can grab the arm. It's part of you now.
Yes.
Did you want that back? Would you like me to get you your arm back?
Find his keepers.
They've already started shuffling off towards the
okay.
study. Mort does not seem to have noticed his arms dropped off.
All right then.
And yeah, there are now 3 zombies just kind of standing around Balfour's corpse.
Good. Well, they're all in place.
Right. So, what now?
Remind me, can either of you leave the tower?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can.
In a way.
What do you mean in a way? I've forgotten. What's on your character sheet? Ah, okay.
I am magically reliant. I start to gradually collapse into a puddle of goo the moment I leave the tower's grounds. I don't die.
Which is almost more horrifying.
You would also know that the blacksmith, that Balfour periodically made contact with the blacksmith through the magic mirror.
Oh, okay. Well, we can just go to the magic mirror then.
Okay, yeah. It's in Balfour. It's in Balfour's. The area just outside his bedroom is his sort of not the sanctum, but the
dressing room.
The dressing room, yeah, and it's there, and it's quiet. It's still.
Him.
Oh.
Wait.
What? But he's not
Whom summons the magic mirror?
Oh, mirror!
A face appears. No, I've been doing Balfour's bidding.
Oh yes, me too. Isn't it great? Pursley, should we perhaps? Because will the blacksmith not be confused to see a cat or a wardrobe talking? He
does know.
Is everything okay? Normally only Balfour wakes me.
Yes. Balfour is... he has decided.
Dead.
No, he will
Excuse me?
will be. He has decided to become a lich.
Yeah.
Finally.
I see.
So as you see, he is sort of pre-dead, in a way.
Which part of the
pre-dead.
lich has he potentially accidentally begun the lich process? In the sense that he no longer is technically alive?
Yeah.
Would that be a problem?
Well, for me, a bit. For the rest of you, a lot. Well, maybe more. Maybe not so much for Trevor. Well, it depends, Trevor. I mean, well, no, it probably is. You see, I'm an artifact, so I'll probably get auctioned off. The rest of you would probably be decommissioned.
Decommissioned?
No.
Yes,
I refuse.
it's
What
where
do
the
you mean by,
it's where, you know, the magic that the magic that is you. It is taken out.
No.
I can't do that.
Absolutely.
So,
I'm his son on a technicality.
so I would become just a cat.
Yes, they have homes, I believe, for former familiars.
Absolutely not. No. Right. Okay. No one can know that he's pre-undead.
Pre-lich.
Yes.
I
Yes.
see.
Pre-undead.
So, why were you looking to talk to the blacksmith?
The lich process involves an iron sigil.
I see, so you need to collect the one that he commissioned from the blacksmith.
Brilliant! Yes! You mean he's already got it? He's already done it?
Yes, last year, I believe.
Last year.
Yes. He hasn't picked it up, though. He was I don't think he got around to it.
Right. All right. Well, I can wobble down there. I think.
We could always get him to make a delivery.
Yeah. How does Mr. Balfour usually get his orders from the village?
Well, usually he has me make a call to the blacksmith and has him deliver.
Right.
Right, so we could do that.
Unfortunately, I cannot obey any command you give me without the magic words.
And what are they?
It's not a command, it's a favour.
I can't tell you.
Please?
No.
Abracadabra.
No.
Bing bong bang.
No.
Percy's
Bish,
going
bash,
to
bosh.
say...
No.
Percy's going to just say their own birthday.
No.
Gobbo!
Yes.
What? Really?
Really?
No.
Oh.
Oh, Johnny, that's my favourite kind of joke.
Is it animal?
Look, I would really, really love for you to know what the magic words are, because the majority of my abilities I cannot use unless I am commanded by someone with the magic words. So...
Could you give us some sort of a clue?
No.
Perhaps we could do some kind of a
No,
scavenger hunt.
It's
Password!
You can see the very start of like almost a hairline fracture sort of coming in, and he's like, and it goes away. No, I'm sorry. It is my nature.
Right.
Can I just check on the back to see if it's written it? Hold on,
Oh,
Jimmy,
okay.
off the
All right,
wall.
mind. Okay. Mind the casing. Mind the casing.
It's spinning around good.
No. Well, actually, no. There is the name Vitruvian the Magnificent inscribed in
Vitruvian
the
the
back.
Magnificent.
No, that was
Vitruvian the Magnificent.
no, it's not. He's the one who made me.
It's just on.
He made me thousands.
One.
He made me thousands of years ago. He didn't use his own name. He was quite well known, so it would have been a very bad password. I mean, very bad magic words.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
Well, all right. We'll have to go to the blacksmith ourselves. We'll just say that the magic mirror is broken.
But then he'll ask why Balthior wouldn't come himself. Won't?
Well,
Won't
Balfour's
they?
a very busy man. I mean, how often does he go to the village?
Balthior very rarely goes to the village. Like, Balthior basically never goes to the village himself. Like, he will occasionally, like, if there is, usually he has deliveries brought up to him. Very occasionally there is a specific huge stone statue, which he will periodically animate to go and, like, pick stuff up and return. But he never kept it animated because fundamentally it took a lot of magical energy, and like once it left the tower ground it sort of started to, like, it was a whole thing. But he himself, or basically, like, he called it, like, you don't actually even know the village's name, he called it Dung Hovel because he didn't really like it. So like he's never really gone down there.
Right. Well, okay. I'll go.
Trevor, you could go.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll go. And that will be fine. All right. I'll do that now.
Do you want me
Yes.
to come with you, or would you prefer to go alone?
If you would.
Gobbo, will
Like
you be
to.
okay on your own?
I'll be fine. I've had
All
this
you have to
basically
do-
sorted out.
Is just not let any zombies eat Balthior.
That's fine. That's easy.
You've got 4 arms
Oh,
now, so.
and if you could, just drain a bit of his blood.
Easy. I'll get the easy jobs.
Okay. So, Trevor and Pursley, you are making the roughly 1 mile, I would say, trek down
That's
to the
fine.
village.
That'll be fine.
So it's. Are you making any specific preparations? Are you travelling next to each other? Is Pursley riding on top of Trevor? Is Trevor trying to ride on top of Pursley?
I mean, I feel
You can
like
say.
Pursley would try and ride on top of Trevor if Trevor wasn't going to be so bad at getting to the village.
Look, Trevor is fine, but walks very slowly because, as I've said before.
Yeah. No. It's very delicate because it's a lot of downhill.
Pursley will be
Yeah.
going ahead and like looking out for any potholes or
Yep.
anything so that
Okay, so with your assistance, I'm gonna ask for a. I'm gonna allow you to use. Well, I mean, to be fair, realistically, Helen, I don't think you have the skills in any of the things I would ask you to use.
I doubt
Do you have
it,
hunt?
yeah.
No. Do you have prowl? I definitely didn't give you finesse. But you do have a dice. You do have a dice from. You have a dice from
Pursley.
Pursley helping. Pursley, you'll be taking 1 stress to help.
Yes.
Okay.
And do you want a devil's bargain?
Okay.
Okay.
I know this isn't what it means, but I do have 3 in sway. But I'm assuming what you mean by sway is
You know what? That's. Yeah.
Can she use her 3 sway to convince you that that works?
Yeah, go on then. Go on then.
4 dice.
4 dice, have it. Have it, do it.
Oh, God. I better get a 6 now. Yes, a 6.
Okay. You're doof, 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 doof down the path. It is, personally, it is taking forever. Like, Trevor walks at roughly half a mile an hour.
It's
and
okay.
it is
I've got 24
and it
hours
is
of
a
sentience.
mile. You are about an hour and a half into it. You can start to see the structures of the village in the distance. You hear something moving up ahead.
I will go ahead and look.
It is a villager. He's currently carrying a fishing rod and like just a couple of fish. Clearly, he's coming back from the river, and he will pass where Trevor is.
The village know about Balfour, right?
Oh, they hate him.
Oh.
I mean, they're also terrified of him.
Oh, well,
You know,
in that
like
case...
he's the dark enchanter who lives on that hill. Like,
I feel like I can stand there like a self-important cat grooming myself.
oh, all right.
Keep walking, stranger, and pay no mind to anything unusual you may see upon your way.
Could you roll me command, please?
Yes. I got a 4.
There's a cat. Is it? Is it? Right. And he'll sort of walk very slowly past you. He will continue down. He will see the wardrobe. Stop. Look at the cat. Are you So you are continuing to move. You're not just like staying still.
Not give
Yep.
a fuck.
So, right, okay, and he will leg it.
I think we dealt with that very well.
He even drops a fish.
Nice! I will have that.
Fab.
Okay, so Gubbo.
Who is in charge of the Dark Tower's kitchen?
That would be a. So it's basically, if you imagine an invisible man with a chef's hat and like an apron, it's a sort of a telekinetic presence that Balfour conjured years ago, and has painstakingly taught the motions of making all sorts of different meals. So it has no mind of its own per se, but it can, like, if you tell it if you command it to make a recipe it knows, it will be able to do it.
So, Mr. Ghost Chef.
The hat floats there implacably.
Mr. Balfour is dying for a number of glasses, a straw, and a drill.
There's a whoosh.
I'll hold out a tray.
There's a whoosh and 6 like coupe glasses, very very fine glass, a metal straw, and like you can see it do several rounds after that, in the manner that you know it does when you ask it for something it doesn't know what it is or where it will be.
Sure, be better.
Knife, skewer, another knife, like a pizza cutter.
That's enough. Oh, I've never been given this many things before. I'm going to put those onto a tray and then start dragging it through into the sanctum.
Okay, the zombies are there, eyeing Balfour a little bit hungrily.
Oh, don't worry, I'm with you, friends. I've always wondered what everything tastes like, really.
One of the wobbles, shakes his head, which flops from side to side.
Oh, bad spine day. I have those. I don't actually have a spine day, but that's nothing to be ashamed of. We are who we are, and we have the bodies we're given, and sometimes other bodies.
Decaying hard or hardly decaying?
Right, so I'm going to get going at trying to get some of
Just extract
sort
some
of
blood.
voluntary donation of blood from.
Okay,
Belfior.
that's probably going to be a finesse roll, I think.
Finesse. Is there a dark bargain that I can have?
Yes. So, yeah. Basically, the main trouble is that the blood is already quite still. Like it hasn't fully congealed yet, but it's still it's not as flowing as it ideally would be. So I'm gonna say either you can pick either you get blood just everywhere, or you specifically get blood on the page that has the chant.
You know what, I'm gonna go for the latter. That seems
Yeah?
fine.
Okay, great. Blood on the chant. Perfect. It's what I love about Devil's Bargains. Like you give people multiple options and they will just they will hurt themselves. They will choose the one that is the worst for themselves. To be fair, I could hurt you easily with either of those outcomes. But yeah, let's have the finesse roll. You right there, Tim?
It's just anatomy. I'm nothing but anatomy. That is a 6. Is my highest.
Hey!
Single
Perfect. So there's
one. Have you seen that? Am I still here?
Yeah. That's
That
fine.
is a 6.
Also, I trust you. Like,
And also, you could be showing us a 6 without having rolled it. It
Yeah,
proves
that-
nothing.
but I believe you that is a
I'm
success.
showing it for the stream.
Yeah.
Helen did it. I like the look of it. I'm not. I could easily.
No blood left. So you've successfully exsanguinated basically all of the still liquid bits of Balfior into these coupe glasses. And you've done it remarkably neatly. You don't even notice that one of the words in the chant has been just covered in a smear of crimson. It was either like Trigalatha or Trigaletha or Trugaluth. One of them.
I mean, I had a number of glasses, and the straw needed to go between them, and like.
Yeah.
there was
It's fine. It's
gonna
fine.
be a
Like,
point where
I mean,
blood was
it's
flowing into something that wasn't a glass.
yeah. Like, you know, we've all been there. So
We've got a couple of Kofis
Oh.
if we're switching out.
okay.
First of all, we've had this really lovely art done by Lotus Flare.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's all fun and games until Balfior slips on some orange juice, gets glass in his face, and falls out a window.
That is the moment it stops being fun and games.
And there's this art.
I think yeah. There's like a
You can't see it.
I'll show it to the camera they have
Oh,
on
yeah,
Discord,
yeah.
but
Oh.
it's
Oh,
up.
that's
We'll share it.
You
after
can
the
find
stream.
it on Twitter as well.
Sure.
And Woeful Casida says, providing financial incentive for Tim to return for Pit Crawler. This stream is a great time. Thanks for being so entertaining. And Shay Topaz says, hello everyone. Been looking forward to this stream all day. And honestly,
Aw.
these streams have got me interested in TTRPGs. I'm actually working on a Vaesen campaign right now as I'm listening. Have a nice day, Shay.
You have a nice day as well.
And Astalitha says, thank you to everyone for the lovely stream. Everyone on this stream has contributed in some way to giving me the courage and inspiration to leave a horrible job and get back into education.
Hey,
Either through great music, writing, or other creative endeavours. So thank you.
that's really
Wow.
good to hear.
Good for you for being back in education.
Okay. Does anyone mind if we go like maybe 15 minutes over time just because we've had the tech issues delaying stuff?
I don't
Sure.
mind.
Perfect. Okay. So, Trevor and Pursley, you arrive at the outskirts of the village. You can see the blacksmith. At least you assume there's an anvil sign hanging, and you assume that's the blacksmith. There is also quite a crowd of people just kind of watching you. They're not doing anything, but they are
Just look like you belong here, Trevor. That's the key.
Well, I'm sure they see wardrobes every day. Doesn't everyone have one? Trevor has never been out of the tower. So I think that Trevor thinks that everybody has a talking wardrobe. Or at least that there's like more like him out there.
Great. Like they're like that. In which case, it's weird. It is weird the number of stares you're getting, given how common talking wardrobes must be outside of Balfeor's tower.
I checked to see if there are any socks still hanging out of my drawers.
Not currently.
Okay.
So the door to the blacksmith's, like, he's not outside. Like, there is an anvil and a furnace. It's not currently lit. The door is currently closed.
I will hop
I
onto the
bashed
window.
myself on it. Oh.
Okay,
Two
so
approaches.
Garrett Pront, the blacksmith, opens the door, and looks at you, looks at the crowd of people staring at you, looks at you, blinks.
Give me the sigil, blacksmith.
Looks more nervously at the crowd watching. I don't know what you're talking about, but you should go back to your wizard's tower, but use the back entrance to do so. Get out of here! I don't know what is his fucking voice? Sorry, I don't know. Get out of here! I don't know why you're here. Go around the back. Get out of here! I've no business with that dark wizard. And he slams the door.
Ah, we perfectly understand, blacksmith. We will cease doing business with you forthwith. And I will just obviously walk around the back.
Yeah. I follow Percy around the back. I'm a massive wardrobe.
Yeah,
remember?
yeah, like, I mean,
I
no one's really, like, everyone is just sort of watching you. The back door opens and Garrett's like, get in here. Okay, all right. What's going on?
Balfeor is ready for the sigil that you have prepared for him.
What the... Oh, you mean the poker?
The iron sigil.
Yeah. Look, I made that... I thought he'd forgotten about it, to be honest. What? Hang on. What? He's never sent nobody to come collect things before.
The mirror is on the fritz.
Aye.
So we have had to come in person. So to speak.
What, and he couldn't think of a better delivery for someone better to do the delivery than a cat in a wardrobe?
Balfeor is not to be questioned.
Could you, what do you want, I'll let you have either a sway or a command
A
roll.
command, please.
Okay.
Is there some kind of bargain I can take?
I mean, okay, so the bargain is he will shut up about it, but he will not believe you.
I think that's worth it. Personally.
Like, the dark bargain is if you succeed, he will drop this line of questioning, but he will not actually believe you. Okay.
A 6!
Okay.
Wait.
He looks at you levelly for a few seconds, and then shrugs. All right. Well, you tell Balfeor that I still haven't been paid for this sigil. So, if I don't get my payment, I'll have to come up and collect it myself.
Well, we can do a deposit.
Assuming
What
there's
is the
no
most
reason that would be inconvenient.
What is the most valuable thing inside Trevor?
You've probably got like a couple of diamond rings.
I'll put one out.
Of course we have brought payment with us, good blacksmith.
He looks at you, smiles, and is like, yeah, alright. I might be able to get on with this new Balfour. All right. He pops over to a big sort of chest, opens it, starts to rummage inside. Gubbo, there is the sonorous tone that rings through the tower when the magic mirror when someone is calling
Hello.
through the magic mirror.
That's actually vibrating in my footstool and tickling my feet.
Mr. Mirror, what? Mr. Mirror, are you alright?
Yes, there's a call coming in.
What was the argument?
Do you wish to receive it?
What's
I
the
can.
name again? Vasilex the.
No, you don't need the.
Grandiose.
No, you don't actually need the to answer. It's an
right,
incoming.
Accept. I mean, wait.
The face vanishes, and there is. You can see it's outside the main
is
door
it?
of the tower. Outside the main door of the tower, there is a little inscribed circle, which teleports people directly into Balfour's receiving room. Stood in that circle, looking out through the mirror, is an old lady, in very, very fine clothes, like simple but very richly tailored. Hello. Oh,
And she's actually
Hello?
at the door. Oh, no,
She's
I was gonna say,
actually
this is
at the
This is
door.
the mirror. Yeah.
yes.
Oh, I see.
In the background behind her, you can see like a small winged pony, shall we say? Actually, no, not a winged pony. Like a small like do you know what I mean when I say like a drasilisk? Like
I
a
do.
little flappy like a little lizard mount with wings.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Who am I speaking to?
I am one of Mr. Balfour's servants. He's in another call right now with the plane of French friendly wizards and can't come to the door.
I see. Well, if you could let him know. If you could let him know that Doris is here. I'm a representative of Tamaratha, the claw that splits the sun, and I'm here to collect to collect the scale he was working on for my mistress.
Collect the scale. Yes, I know exactly the one. There's a stable around the back. I will send one of the construct to help you with that imminently.
Okay.
You're. Yes.
How long is this going to take? If Balfour's
Well,
in a
he's
call
on a-
with the plane of friendly wizards.
I mean, he doesn't share that sort of information with me. I'm just a lowly, whatever I am.
Do you mind if I come in, sit down?
Maybe.
Maybe you mind, or
Yes.
maybe I'm okay to come in and sit
Oh,
down.
it's-
I'm just
It's above my station to mind. I'm just there's some logistics involved that need to be worked out, but I'm sure we'll be right with you. If you can just hold your horse, lizard.
Yes.
Acorn.
I did try to put Baxter in the stable, but it seems to be full of a different monster.
Oh, the micro hydra. Yeah, don't bring him near that. They'll eat it. I mean, yeah. To be honest, that's on Balfour. That one is. Steer clear of was entirely. I don't know what I was saying.
Very well. I'll just wait here then. And the mirror sort of
Right for
clouds
now.
over. Yes.
I think it went very well.
Do you now?
She's waiting.
Yes.
I've got a plan. We can take her to the parlour. I can get one of the Stone Guardians to go and take her there and watch her and make sure she doesn't explore. And if he's been working on the scale, it'll be somewhere. And as soon as we give her the scale, then she'll go away.
Yes, I don't know where he would have kept it. This is, I believe it was a replacement scale for a dragon that has recently awoken.
Oh, not like a weighing scale.
No, a dragon's scale.
Right. I mean, the tower's only so big.
Right, I think
Look, can't be so. Okay.
I might actually call it there. I think that's quite a nice cut-off point.
Oh.
Lovely. I love it.
This is so fun.
So join us same time next week for the exciting conclusion that will realistically also be still a cliffhanger, but like a kind of a conclusion. So thank you very much to our wonderful guests, Tim Ledsam and Helen Gould. And as we say at the end of, thank you to you for joining us. As we say at the end of every stream, don't worry about it. We're good. Things are fine. Don't just cool. It's all right. Just why don't you have a sit down? Just go away.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.